Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Mic with Mike. It is the leading daily social business enterprise show in the Richmond area. I'm your host, Mike King. We are here with you live from the Common House down in on Broad Street in Richmond. It's an outstanding location to be. We are broadcasting and coming to you live today. On the Mic with Mike, we highlight partnerships, people, social enterprise issues of the day, as well as we do talk to game changers in the area. I'm your host, Mike King. With me right now is a friend of the program, sponsor of our second hour, our man Andy Taylor, Andy from Junkluggers. So if you have things that you need to be removed from your house, everything from one room to an entire house, Andy Taylor Junkluggers are the folks who can help you. They are around town in the lime green eco-friendly trucks. You guys are totally eco-friendly. Andy Taylor, welcome to the program, sir.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Okay.
Nice to be here at the Common House. What a great setup.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been here, make sure you make your way down to Common House. It is a social club, co-working space. It's 6 floors of outstanding activities. You meet some great people here. I'd like to thank all the team here at the Common House for making us at home, hosting us today. Today on the program, so we have Andy Taylor who's with us. We're going to have Paula Pardell from Modern Love. She is with Bloom Matchmaking. So Andy Taylor, Paula Pardell. And then we're going to have the Swagger Studio series. It is brought to you by RBI Services, Jimmy Comer. Today we're going to have with us our friend of the program, Heather Marie Speaks. She's going to be performing here. We are in the theater at the Common House. So with that being said, Jimmy, welcome to the program. What do you have new and exciting going on, Jimmy? What am I calling you, Jimmy? I got Jimmy on the brain. No wonder you're not answering.
I'm a lot better looking than Jimmy is. I don't know what the
I know. We aren't going to say, we're just going to tell him. All right, Andy, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me, Mike, and hats off to you, Jimmy.
Okay, here we go. All right, yeah. What's going on with Junkluggers?
So obviously we're getting rolling into our busy season here with spring cleaning on everybody's brain right now. As you mentioned, we remove unwanted items from homes and businesses, commercial and residential work all over the Richmond area. And to your point, we're all about trying to keep 100% of the reusable, recyclable, or repurposable items out of the local landfills. So we try to obviously take care of the issue that you've got with decluttering, but we try to do it environmentally responsibly and be a sustainable business. And that's really seems to what catch most people's eye. That's why we're dressed in green. We drive green trucks, and we're all about being green in the local area.
Explain to our listeners, and we're here on Sports 106.1 on the Mic with Mike. The program is on the Mic with Mike. We are here daily with you from 5 to 7 a.m. Mike King, Andy Taylor, right here. Explain to people what it means to be eco-friendly.
So again, back to my comment about being environmentally responsible. We just believe that, for too long, we've just thrown things away indiscriminately without thought for, how long they're going to take to break down and really some of the negative things that happens when these components of, electronics and things like this break down into the soil and, what happens to the groundwater and so forth. And in addition to being green, we also one of our purposes, or the way that we repurpose these items, is by donating to local area charities or getting them into the hands of people directly that are in need. We're helping some families up in the Hanover area that have had some unfortunate issues with fires, and they've been burned out and lost everything. And so it's a matter of taking from people that don't need items anymore and trying to get them into the hands of people that do need the items. And so that's what we're all about. We're just really, it's a landfill diversion program, if you will.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, okay, now, Junkluggers totally committed to the community. That's woven into your DNA. Let's talk a little bit about that. So you have some projects and organizations that you're really close with, but that it doesn't stop with that. You guys really help out a lot of people in the community.
Yeah, of course, we deal with the charities that you guys are readily familiar with, Habitat, Caritas. We've worked with the YWCA to help furnish some of the women's safe homes here in the area. We work with a lot of the church groups that foster some of the refugee families and that sort of thing. But again, right down to the individual who, reaches out to us and say, hey, we lost this, that, and the other, or we know a family that's in need. And, we're constantly removing usable items from places that don't need or want them anymore. And if it's something that we can get into their hands, it makes sense for us and sense for them, then we're all about dropping it off and getting it into their hands so that they can get back with their lives as close to what their lives used to be as possible. And it keeps things out of the landfill. That allows us to save money. We don't have to pay for the disposal of the items. Therefore, we're able to deliver our service at a lesser price, than a lot of our competitors, because we have eliminated a percentage of those landfill fees. And so we just pass that savings on to our customer, on average about 10% cheaper.
Alrighty, and so that's the difference right there. One, it helps the environment, and also it's friendlier to the pocketbook of the home of the person.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the size of projects that you guys, I say from one room to an entire house. Give our listeners an idea.
Yeah, one room, one item. We're not above coming to pick up a couch or a refrigerator or anything like this.
I saw you guys moving a hot tub.
We do hot tubs. You might have seen that video that we
I did see the video. You know what? Okay, so they went old school removing the hot tub.
Yeah.
They slid it across the grass.
Yeah, we prefer to keep them in one piece and then cut them up into small pieces. It's cleaner. It's faster. I think that video was about 1 minute and 56 seconds from beginning to on the truck. Less than 2 minutes. I posted it, hot tub removal in 2 minutes or less. And you can see that on our Facebook page. But at any rate, we'll get a single item. We do a lot of demos for outdoor sheds and, as you said, hot tubs, above ground pools. I work with commercial projects like the Martin Agency, the James Center. When they're doing remodeling on in their areas, we'll come in and we'll do items for them. I'm doing a hotel tomorrow up in Ashland where they've clearing out a hotel, so there'll be a lot of items available through that. Everything from TVs to refrigerators to desks and armoires and you name it. So it's there's no job too big or too small, we like to say.
Alrighty, how can people find Junkluggers out there? Besides the green trucks, the lawn signs, you're out there everywhere. So for the three people who don't know how to get in touch with Junkluggers,
you can call us 1-800-LUG-JUNK, or you can reach us, check us out online at www.junkluggersofcentralva.com. Or you can always pick up the phone and give me a call because I answer my own phone.
You do answer your own phone.
Yep. It's 804-299-3814.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Taylor, Junkluggers. I'd like to thank you for coming in. Thank the Comment House for hosting us. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.